Okay, let's start. So this video is basically dealing with how we can use an Arduino and a push button switch to control the LED. So we have a push button switch. This is our push button switch, and this is having four terminals. This is terminal 1A, and this is this side, left side. This is terminal 1A and terminal 1B. And this is terminal 2A and terminal 2B. This is first term. These are first terminals A and B, and these are second terminals 2A and 2B. Okay, so what is a push button switch? It is a switch that closes a circuit while pressed. When I will press this switch, then the circuit will be closed. That is a push button switch. Here we have this Arduino to control this turn on and off of this LED. For example, if I press this, I will start the simulation. Okay, now the simulation started. When I press this push button switch, you can see LED starts blinking. Okay. Again, when I press this push button switch, the LED turns on. And when I leave this push button, LED turns off. Okay, so there is a program behind the running of the system to show the code, or to see the program. You can click code here. Okay, so this is the program. Here I mentioned I have used two pins. One is pin number 8 and pin number 7. Go to Arduino. Here you can see this is my Arduino, and here pin numbers starting from 0 to 13. So you can use any pin, but here in this case I used pin number 7 and pin number 8. Okay, so that's why. And this LED pin number is 8. Here you can see this pin number is connected to the resistor terminal 2. Okay, and this terminal 1 is connected to the long leg of the LED. That means the anode of the LED. And the short leg cathode, that is connected to the negative, and that is connected to the ground. Okay, then the resistance connected to this LED is 220 ohm. And coming to the push button switch, the pin number I used is button 7. Here you can see I defined the button number 7. So this is the pin number 7 I used, and this pin number 7 is for this push button switch, and this pin number 7 is connected to the terminal 1B of this push button switch. And this terminal 1A is connected to the terminal 2 of this resistor, and this resistor is a resistor with a resistance 10 kilo ohm. Okay, and this resistor is with a resistance of 10 kilo ohm, whereas this resistor is with a resistance of 220 ohm. This resistance is 220 ohm, and for the push button switch, the resistance is 10 kilo ohm. And the 5 volt from the Arduino, this 5 volt is connected to the terminal 2A of the push button switch. Okay, so that is the circuit. Now check the program. Here I have defined a pin mode. Okay, so I have two pins. Okay, so pin number 7 and 8. Okay, so what is the pin number of push button? It's 7. I will change this to pin mode 7, that is the input, and pin mode LED pin is pin number 8, that is the output. Okay, so pin mode 7, that is the push button switch, and this is the input, and this LED, that is pin number 8, that is our output. So this is input, this is the output. Then next is void loop. Okay, here in this program, this void loop means that command is repeating again and again. So first stage is checking the status of the button. This, what is the status of the button? Is it pressed? Is it pressed or not pressed? Okay, so for example, if the button state is high, that means button state is high means button is pressed. Okay, if button state is high, digital write is the command used to turn on or off the LED, and the command is LED pin high. Okay, so when I press this button, what happened? This will check the code, and if the button state is high, that means button is pressed, LED turns on. Okay, so I will start the simulation. I'm going to start the simulation. Okay, and then I press. What happens when I press? The LED starts blinking. That LED turns on. Okay, LED turns on. Why? Why? Because if the button state is high, means button is pressed, then the LED turns on. LED pin high. LED pin high means this, high means on and low means off. Okay, so button state high means button is pressed. Okay, if the button is pressed, LED turn on. Otherwise, else, we are using the if else command. Otherwise, LED off. If I'm not pressing this, LED off. Okay, so this is the program, this is the code, to control this circuit, push button switch. So I'm stopping the simulation. If you want to see the component list I'm used, go to this component list here, click here, and you can see the quantities and components. Arduino Uno R3, one I am using, one LED I am using. Then I used two resistors. One is 220 ohm resistor. This is to connect the LED, and one 10 kilo ohm resistor. This is connected to the push button switch, and I used one push button switch. So these are the components I used. If you want to see the schematic view, just click here. When you click here, you can see the schematic view. This is the schematic representation of the circuit. Okay, and here you can see I used pin number 7 and pin number 8. Okay, pin number 7 and pin number 8. Pin number 7 is to connect the push button switch, and pin number 8 is connected to the LED. To see the schematic view, click here. Yeah, pin number 7, here you can see pin number 7 is connected to the push button switch. Okay, and this is the schematic representation. Pin number 7 is connected to the switch, and push button switch. What is the name? It is S1. The name of the push button switch is S1, and the pin number 8 is connected to the LED. Pin number 8 is, where is pin number 8? Yeah, this is pin number 8. Pin number 8 is connected to the LED through a resistor with a resistance 220 ohm. Through a resistor 220 ohm. Okay, and this 5 voltage is and this 5 volt is connected to the other terminal of the switch. So that's it about this circuit. To try this circuit, okay, first you have to check the component list. What are the components required? Then check the schematic view, and finally prepare the circuit like this. Then paste your code here, and then go to start simulation and press the switch. Okay, so that will uh, change the output to LED turns on. Okay, so that's it from this lesson. Thank you.